that ball so well. Oh, that's brilliant. And the quality of that is recognised by Osaka. Again, targeting the backhand. Osaka found a really acute angle, but then Tomova found an even better one. Got there in the end. A little bit of help from the net along the way, but it was great placement. Oh, scintillating. That's a danger when you play someone's wing too much, in this case the backhand wing. You play it in, and certainly Osaka with a spectacular winner there. Oh, that's another beauty. Well, it was a game of cat and mouse, and the cat got the mouse in the end. Flattening out on the backhand, Tomova, but it gave Osaka a chance to unload on her forehand, and she wasn't going to say no to that. And now it's Osaka's turn to turn the tables. 4 points in a row of her own from 40 love to break point down. Tomova getting a taste of what the former world number one, current world number 4 can do. That's a terrific serve.
30.
Needs to find some first serves, down at 33% in that department so far. Oh, that is so. It's just brilliant. The depth, absolutely breathtaking. Look how far behind the baseline Tomova is. Still it keeps coming. And so do they. Oh, two emphatic holds of serve. Things off now. Lucky ace, number 13. That part of her game has been functioning at optimum today. First serve percentage has climbed in the second set, but for the match still less than 50%. That's something she'll want to look at. Oh, she saw her coming. That's wonderful. Oh, that is an excellent performance. She trailed 4-2 to the Bulgarian qualifier, who played in, it must be said, and she forced the world number 4.
Help. Didn't quite register as an ace, but an unreturnable.
Oh yes, injecting a little bit more heat on that final backhand, Osaka, and just buffling out the error from Putintseva.
There was just a bit more on that last backhand, as he says. Made a big difference on the other side of the court.
The monster ace torn down the tee by the top seat. He's firing on all cylinders right now. Oh, real discipline and high-level consistency from Putintseva there, trading at the highest tempo.
Just very patient with their forehand there. A lot of spin. Again.
Now that's been a really golden sort of tactic for Naomi Osaka. Kept Putintseva under 30% effect behind her second serve. Quality of return from the Japanese has been outstanding on return too.
There's a big difference in between the first serve percentage, 65 with Putintseva, and the amount of, as you just mentioned, of points she loses on that second serve.
Now look at the court position of Osaka. And that's before she makes contact. She'll lean on it as well. I reckon she'll be 2 meters in by the time she hits this return.
Ouch! Take that! Venomous backhand return.
Crowd love it. 2 points away from victory now.
Just picked a target and one return Osaka did.
Yeah, the backhand has just been... Yeah, she's overexposed that now. Osaka's so quick up to that. Somehow still afloat.
Never say die attitude of the Kazakh.
She's doing well when she goes forward. Putintseva, she has tendency to kind of rally and use her forehand with more spin.
An untimely sneeze, really loud, just as Osaka was almost beginning a ball toss. Oh, wow. Yulia Putintseva has done it again. Naomi Osaka looks a beaten woman suddenly. Putintseva.
Firing up in those moments.
Having worked so hard to forge your way back into this by breaking Osaka's serve just now. She can ill afford that. She knows it, hence that reaction. Osaka 2 points away from the semis.
Oh, yes. Excellently engineered from Yulia Putintseva, spreading the court nicely.
Yeah, it was just too good. Again, using that drop shot perfectly, but great running from Osaka.
What happened there? Did she roll her ankle? All eyes were sort of attending Osaka with the forehand winner, but it seems Putintseva has rolled that quite badly. Probably trying to twist and recover her court.
Unfortunate.
Well, every tennis player knows just how painful this can be. Some of them you can just get up and sort of walk on them and run them off pretty quickly, but Ms. Parnell, the tournament referee, and the physio.
Well, that's nice from Osaka to go on her side.
Hold on to me tight, surrender your pride, go on and cry. Pain, the hurt is taking over, so bring on those teardrops.
Naomi Osaka
And I'll be the shoulder.
prowling around, looking poised and ready. It's a very difficult moment for her as well.
You can always climb back in the next change around.
Next change,
But we can't do anything about it. Well, we can't.
أنا إيش ده مش ناكل سمر
Yulia Putintseva now making light of the situation. Obviously she's seems to be okay, and we're ready to crack on. A 3-minute timeout has elapsed. She's all taped up and ready to resume.
Time.
To match point.
Well, an unusual finish, but it's Naomi Osaka who negotiates a very tricky opponent that she's never beaten before. The world number 4 punches her ticket into today's semi-final, keeping her Osaka campaign alive and kicking.
Yeah, I heard the crack as well. Like, yeah. Yeah, because there's still 1 point to go, so yeah, good luck.
Stone-faced, but delighted to come through. She loves playing here in Osaka, and they love her back. They'll get more of her. Her semi-final will be up 3rd match here.
Time.
Feeling that Mertens want to try a bit too much, especially on that last forehand. Just feeling the pressure of Osaka. calm.
Yeah.
Osaka throughout the tournament. It's been good to see. She looks like she's quite confident in her game and playing with a bit of freedom since she's not having a coach at the minute.
That's a wonderful response from Osaka. And she has regained that two-game cushion very, very quickly. And like you say, Steph, it's no nonsense, no reaction from Osaka. Looks very calm and confident and composed out there.
Oh, she said she really wants to win this tournament. Obviously, every player does,
Yeah.
but really extra special for her. Oh. You can just see in her movement and how she's hitting. In a recent match, she didn't have that. Well, not this tournament, but I feel she's just playing with a bit more positivity.
Still far from done and dusted this. It shows the quality of Elise Mertens, that previous point. Just helped her out time and time again. That massive serve. It's a must-hold here. Having a look.
Gonna use all of her challenge today, right? Mertens.
With technology in overdrive today.
Oh, yes.
Her tennis to another level in this second set. What a good day this would be. 2 wins in straight sets if she can complete the job.
Bit out of desperation return, I feel. It's quite a wild mistake from Mertens.
now. Match points for the home favourite. And that is how you do it. 2 wins in a day. A semi-final win to go along with her quarter-final win early this afternoon. Both of them straight sets. The number 1 seed means serious business here in Osaka. As Naomi is feeling the love. 6-4, 6-1.
Anastasia Pavlyuchenko from Russia. Osaka Naomi from Japan.
Welcome, tennis fans, to final Sunday of the Toray Pan Pacific Open here in Osaka. It'll be a mouth-watering title decider. A lovely wrong footing back behind there from Osaka.
She's been hitting that backhand really well this week, Osaka.
Wow, rampant form in the offing here for Naomi Osaka, who looks very still-eyed and focused. A little bit of a short return from Pavlyuchenko. Oh, that's big. A clunky forehand down the line.
Quite like the fact she did some movement with her feet after the winner. Usually you do that before the point. A lot of unforced errors with it.
Oh, spreading the court beautifully there. Had the ball on a string. Oh, beautiful back behind from Osaka again. So aware of where her opponent is in the court.
Using those type of angles.
Another absolute rocket down the line from Osaka.
Shows how consistent she is over her career. But to get those type of win.
Ouch. She's at it again, the youngster. 21-year-old. Oh, monster. Pulverizes that one. Oh, she's found the line. Didn't quite do enough with the backhand volley and pays the price.
I thought Pavlyuchenko would come a bit more to the net today, but Osaka doesn't really give her the chance to. You can see how smart she's playing at the minute. Osaka thinking very clearly.
Oh, it's Naomi Osaka. Oh, better. Look at the court position from the Russian. Right inside the baseline.
First service so important. She get into the court straight away. Too many free points at this stage of the tournament.
Stop it! That's not allowed. Where did that come from? I thought Pavlyuchenkova was all over that point.
Well, Osaka is just intense every point, every shot she's hitting.
That was stolen.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting better and better, this final. It really is becoming an intriguing watch.
Giving yourself a little pat on the back.
Oh! She gets the early jump in the set, does Naomi Osaka.
When the finish line nears.
Oh, it's just been beautiful, hasn't it? And the local crowd here for the home girl have been, well, they've been treated so far. Oh, there's an aura about her right now.
From the trophy. Can the Russian get stuck in and turn this ship around?
Just seems to have that little bit more in defence, doesn't she, Osaka?
When she's been under pressure, she's been neutralising better and turning points around with effect. And all eyes trained on her right now.
Yeah, it's a very good point. When she's away, she's capable of hitting back deep shots.
A little bit quicker in and out of the corners in defence.
Oh, it didn't miss by much. And you ask yourself, how is Naomi Osaka as a front runner? And there's your answer. There has been no let-up, and that's mental discipline from the Japanese.
She's been so impressive, putting the pressure on Pavlyuchenkova.
And if she breaks here, she's going to be out of sight. A speck in Osaka's rear view mirror.
Again, look at the length from the Japanese. She can do no wrong. Go buy some lottery tickets as well. It's just having that kind of day.
And when you're the opponent, sometimes you can't accept it, but you have to realize how well she's playing. And yeah, try to make those adjustments. And one of the things.
Can she hang on?
Yes, she can. Oh, it's just missed.
To winning a match and a title even more, feeling the pressure.
Well, it's always said that they're
% now. Still yet to lose a first serve point, 18 from 18.
Wow, slams down her fourth ace as well to add salt to the Russian wounds.
We have a challenge.
A rare challenge in this final. Oh, wow. And a desperate one by the looks of that.
Well, he didn't look that in, though.
Yeah, it didn't, did it?
It was so fast.
Oh, incredible. Just another pulverizing winner, this time off the backhand.
A lot of ball in the court with good quality, good depth, attitude. Oh.
Very nice. She's not done just yet. A little moment of magic on the angle drop volley.
Great doubles player too, very comfortable at the net. Again, being so tough in the rally, Osaka. Her depth today is amazing. Pavlyuchenkova is really struggling. She loves going in the court, but she's not allowing her to do that today. So solid.
Pressure again, isn't it? It's just been weighing heavy on Russian shoulders today. Osaka's played so well. It's been difficult to see any shards of light for the Russian. And here are 2 championship points in favor of Naomi Osaka. Nice reaction.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can see it in her eyes before the return. Really won this title, as every player does, but we'll make it extra special for her. She's been playing so good today. It's hard to think she won't get it.
Not yet, says Pavlyuchenkova. Just getting a little tangled around those last 2 shots. Naomi Osaka perhaps a little anxious, seeing as we've seen such sweet timing throughout. A survival point here for Pavlyuchenkova. Clinging on to the edge of the cliff by her fingernails. But again, buckled into error for an outstanding hard backhand return from the Japanese #1, who's just trying to stay loose.
I can't recall an unforced errors on the backhand from Osaka. She's been fantastic on that point today.
And given that, you assume Pavlyuchenkova might serve out wide to the forehand.
With a bit of pressure for Osaka. She was jumping around before the point started. Tried to shake off the nerve a little bit. Parashenkova in this last game was outstanding. You can see the reaction from Osaka. Felt the pressure, but she knew that first point was very important because it can really go quickly 5-4, 5-0 when you feel those nerves.
No way! How quick was she up to that? That's insane foot speed. When you thought she might be riddled with nerves, what a response, and the crowd loving what she's bringing right there. It was a beautiful dropper.
Well, that was an amazing drop shot from Parashenkova, but yeah, look at that footwork and that reaction.
Yeah. How good is that?
And another clean winner whistles down the line to find its mark, obediently landing on it. So it's going to be another 3 championship points for Naomi Osaka here. Sealed with an ace, we think. Doesn't want to release all that emotion quite yet. No, has to go back and play a second, that's why. Twice a Grand Slam champion and twice runner-up in this event. It's third time lucky for top seed and world number 4. Naomi Osaka winning her first Premier level title on home soil here in Osaka. Utterly spellbinding. She comes through in an hour and...
The new single champion of Toray Pan Pacific Open tennis tournament is Osaka Naomi. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause to our new champion, Osaka Naomi.